Hello. Good evening. Hello. Okay. So, yeah, you probably already read the title and stuff, so I don't think I really need to explain what I'm doing, but same thing as last stream, just finishing up commissions, trying to get everything off my to-do list if possible. And that way I can start working on more personal projects and stuff and start doing stuff I actually like want to do. And maybe then I can open commissions again, give more people the opportunity to purchase artwork and stuff. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Hi, Cactus. Hi, Emerald Chad. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Painkiller. Hi, Tarpon. Um, Hello, I love your art, and I hope everyone's having a great day. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, uh, I've been having a pretty good day so far, if that counts for anything. Mm-hmm. Uh, Oh, I forgot we had the chat thing running. Yeah, that's cool. Now it's on like stream. That's nice. Okay. But anyway, um when this is supposed to be like a full body, so we're gonna start this first. Full bodies are hard for me, just in general, but we're gonna do our best. I'm just gonna do something simple. This person, I think I've been putting them off for a while. I think it's because so a lot of you already know this, but some people apparently didn't. I forgot my DeviantArt password, and I forgot which email I had connected to it, because apparently it wasn't the main one that I used for most of my stuff. So I didn't know which email to like reset it to, and probably it's just one of the millions of emails I have, and I'm just gonna go through them at some point and just find out which one, but that would take time and effort, and you know me. So I don't know, when I feel like it, I'll actually go through and actually do that, but most likely I'll just make another DeviantArt account, to be honest. I didn't like that old one anyway, but anyway, because of that, I think a lot of people who commissioned me, I wasn't able to respond to, and they probably, hopefully have been messaging me or something. Pretty sure a lot of people are kind of pissed off that their commissions aren't done. The good thing is that I sell most of my commissions for about like under $1 at most. People spend like 40 cents on their commission, so I know I'm not like, it's not like I'm scamming people out of $1 million, but it still matters to me because money's money. I didn't like that leg. Okay. Hi, Qwizz. Hi. I'm being quizzed on geography. Oh my god. Social studies is by far my least favorite class, other than math, but I think everybody just doesn't like math that much. But I don't like social studies. I find it really hard to concentrate in that class because the entirety of social studies has nothing to do with skill or intelligence. It's literally just your ability to memorize things and shit like that, and I can't do that. Like, if I know I'm absolutely never, like, with math and the whole never gonna use this thing, at least math, that, like, even if you're not gonna use it in your life, you at least, oh my god, I'm struggling. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. But you at least know that with math, like, whether or not you're gonna use it in real life, you are gonna have to be good at it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you complain all you want, math is gonna pop up everywhere. So it's like really important to start figuring it out. But with social studies, at a certain point in time, it becomes less and less important, even with school. And I'm not advising anyone to like stop paying attention in social studies or something. Like, do your work and whatnot. But like, what I'm trying to say here is that math, while useless, at least you know that like you're going to like need to know it. At least you know that like to get into colleges you like and stuff. Oh my god. Okay, but at least you know that you're gonna need it, but with social studies you don't. This is the first time I wasn't called Paint. Yeah, when people join the chat, it's really hard to like remember nicknames and stuff. I kind of just read off everybody who's early. The bouncy animation for chat. I like it a lot. Hi Silverwater Taffy. Hi Nero. Also, just so you guys know, there really isn't that much of a stream delay. If for any reason I'm not responding, it's only because I'm either focusing on art or responding to a past message, so it's taking me a little bit to get to yours. So yeah, there's really no stream delay. I'm probably reading your messages. Just because I'm not responding doesn't mean I didn't see them, and I'll probably get to the responding soon. Well, when I was in 5th grade, I would always complain about decimals. Oh my god, I was the opposite. I hated fractions, and I still do. I think they're stupid. I think decimals make more sense. I think we should use decimals, and I don't understand why teachers make a point to make sure that you're like, you only use fractions, because like decimals make more sense. With like computers and stuff, they work in decimals, not fractions, and fractions are like less accurate a lot of the time. Like, and I get there's the whole like, you know, how like 1/3 written in fractions is more accurate than like 1/3 written in decimals, but like it makes things so much simpler when they're just numbers that you're looking at and you don't have to like do anything with it. And then with fractions, you always have to do this whole like shebang of like to add and multiply them, and I never like doing that, and I still don't like doing that. When it pops up, I actually struggle with it sometimes or make stupid mistakes and end up getting the question wrong. But I've never really told anyone in real life that I ever have trouble with fractions, because that's not really something a high schooler should have trouble with. If you know what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of people can agree that there's always that like kind of one thing that you kind of struggle with a little bit, but since most people are like relatively good at it, it's really hard to tell anyone that you're struggling with it, so you kind of just accept the fact that you're not good at it. Quiz math hurts me. I don't know how to divide decimals with a calculator. Dividing them, yeah, that's a pain, but I actually much rather work with decimals than fractions. I think dividing fractions is just aids. Like, I'd much rather I think either one kind of sucks, but at least I somewhat know how to divide decimals. I know the process. Like, I know how you're supposed to do it. With fractions, I just slip up. And I don't want anyone in chat coaching me on how I should, like, I don't want anyone, like, coaching me on, like, oh yeah, Qwizz, the way you add decimals. Like, no, listen, I'm not that dumb, okay? Listen, I know how to do it. It's just when it pops up on, like, quizzes or something, considering it's just been so long since I've actually had to do that without a calculator or computer at hand. Like, my brain farts, and I just don't know what to do in the moment, and I often use the wrong process to solve it in that moment. No matter how many times after the fact I tell myself, oh yeah, literally you were supposed to do this, doesn't change the fact that when I see it's hard. Hi Qwizz, long time no see. Oh yeah, hi Storms, how are you doing, man? I've been watching your videos, I just haven't been commenting a lot. I really like them. Qwizz, do you have any favorite songs? I guess. I mean, here's the thing. I don't really have favorite songs per se, because I feel like I kind of rotate between which songs I feel like listening to in that moment. So I wouldn't say like there's like I have a lot of favorite bands though. I'm really into like alt rock and like rock in general. I'm a little confused. Wait. Do they have 2 sets of ears? It kind of looks like they have 2 sets of ears. See what I'm saying? Like with the back and the front? Does anyone, if anyone knows like the owner of this character and has like drawn it before and knows, just let me know. But I'm probably gonna draw it the way I see it, because I just want to get this done and I don't want to have to like wait on a response. So they'd probably respond pretty quickly, but you know, I have like a bad habit of like I have to do things in one go. You know what I mean? Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So my favorite bands are like Weezer, Blink-182, Green Day, AJR, what else? Caravan Palace. You know, I just have a lot of just general favorites, but favorite songs, I don't know. Right now, I've been listening to "No Rain" by Blind Melon a lot. I like that song. It's a little bit of a bummer, but it's a nice song. I like how it sounds. You know, it's a little sad though. But yeah, so I kind of fluctuate between which songs and stuff I listen to at a time. I have no consistency. Hi, Birch. Hi, Quiz. Do you have any advice on making color palettes? I just can't make any good colors. Okay, so I love making color palettes. I remember when I was younger, that was actually the only thing I was good at when it came to art. I think some of you might remember if you knew me on my old Scratch account, my first Scratch account. I would make a lot of multi-animator projects with a lot of nice little color palettes and themes and stuff. But the thing I had trouble with was the actual artwork at that time. Now it's kind of the opposite. I have trouble with colors sometimes. So I just recommend kind of like just kind of doing like I'm trying to like word this in a way it sounds professional, but literally what I'm trying to say here is that just do whatever, man. Like open a canvas when you want to choose color. Oh my God. Why am I selecting the eraser? Okay, open a canvas when you want to like you're looking for colors to pick for something, whatever it is. Maybe just the character design, and just mess around with just mess around with colors, man. Like it's actually quite simple. There's really no like big secret. I think like if I want to make a nice like color palette, I don't know, I just pick a color I might dig a lot or something, and then I just kind of look for a nice color that goes with it, I guess. I think it just takes practice and understanding of which colors look nice together and which don't, like which just might have like a better fit in a palette. It's like I'm trying to tell how to do something and like I'm struggling to do it right. I guess that's a relatively okay example, but like, so I think a good thing is just to understand that like try not to do things too randomly. Like if your starting color is like what I did, like a pastel, don't mix it with like a very vibrant yellow. That's not gonna look good together. Like if you want to put yellow in there, the yellow should be kind of the same light version. And the same vice versa. Like if you're doing like a aggressive red, don't follow up with like, actually that looks okay, but it looks a little ugly. So just like keep in mind certain colors give off certain feels, which you should probably know. Like a sad feel might be that. So don't mix sad with like happy. Like try to make sure that they all kind of fit in the same group. Doing good right now. That's good to hear, Storm. Sorry I'm a bit late. Don't worry about it. Hi, Sour. I'm doing good. How I commission you? Oh, it's been a while since someone asked that. So right now, like as of right now, this second, commissions are actually closed because I'm just working on these ones and I want to finish all of them before I start any new ones. But I should be done with that by Monday. I'm gonna try to be done with that by Monday. Probably not, but you know, I'll let you know. But anyway, excuse me. So anyway, I have a card website with my commission prices and just how much each of them, like different things cost. So everything's kind of sorted into a different category. So you probably already know this, but if let's say I drew a line here, anything above this line would be considered a headshot, just the head of your character. If I move the line down here, that would be like a bust, like the head and then the chest. And if I moved it down like here, I guess that would be like a half body. And at the bottom, well, I don't really do half bodies. I really just do full bodies, but this would just be the full body, the entire character. So I think the first thing you would just do is figure out what you want. You know, like if you want a headshot of your character or a bust or a full body. And if you, like, there's a lot of specifications, like do you want it shaded? Do you want it unshaded? Things like that. And then there'll just be a price tag next to it. And you can use PayPal to pay for it, or you can use DeviantArt points, but that's the only paying methods I have at the moment. Because, you know, I haven't been commissioning for very long, so I've never really had a situation where anyone's needed anything else, but yeah. It's best if when you commission me, you commission, is it he day? Okay. It's best if when you commission me on a place where there's like a private DMing feature, because I feel like that's more professional. So like Twitter works. I have most social medias, to be honest. Honestly, the only social medias I don't have would be like TikTok and Snapchat, I guess. Is that a social media? That's a social media, right? So those are the only two I don't have. Pretty much everything else I have. Congrats on 1.28K. Thank you. It's sometimes hard to realize that I actually have that many. I'll be back later. I'm a bit busy right now, but yeah, I'll be back. Okay. Get your work done. Grr. Color theory is weird. Cool colors look good with a warm color for contrast. Yeah, contrast is important. Don't just do blues. Like, maybe throw in another color in there so that it makes it look a little bit, you know, just like less blue, you know? Like, what's a good example? I think Stella's color palette I can use. Stella's color palette is a little bit interesting. I think it's a very different compared to a lot of other ones. But you can see that these two colors, I would say, are quite similar. Like these two, they're both kind of like muted, not too saturated. And then this color, I guess, would be the contrast in the palette. It's a lot brighter. I use it in the most places I want to stand out, like the eyes and the stars and stuff are all this blue color. And then this color is just also kind of fits in with these three. So, and just like a muted, soft color. And they go well together because they're just kind of all like soft and like not like chill, I guess. And I think that's the vibe I want to give off with them. It's just like soft and chill. That's the only vibes you're gonna get here. Hopefully. If you're getting threatening energy. Forgot the second set of ears. I don't know how to draw this. I don't know, because I don't want to draw a second set of ears if they're not actually ears. And if it's just like a fluffy thing. Does it say their species anywhere? Most cats, so it's a cat. The cat's not. So is it a kitty dog? I'm gonna check in Toy House and see if there's any info there. Hold on. Species cat. Yeah. So it's a cat. Maybe it's just their art style. I would feel really bad though if I got that part wrong. If I added another set of ears and there weren't any. But I guess it goes to show that like if you don't want someone to draw like a certain thing, then be specific. But I guess, hold on, where can I find this? I'm struggling. I really need to focus more on like where my customers where they what other socials they have, you know, so I can like find more info. I'd feel really bad if I get a design wrong, man. I might just ask them, yeah. Okay. I'm so awkward, man. I'm so awkward. Okay. Qwizz is a forest color. It doesn't really have a forest color because these colors don't really appear in the forest. I mean, it's not really supposed to, at least. If you know what I mean. Like, it's not really supposed to, but I guess it could give off a forest vibe. And chat, Senor bigger than the last part. I don't know. It might be because like the chat alert box might consider it like numbers or characters rather than letters. I'm sick right now and it sounds like I'm dying a rat. Like I'm a dying rat. Oh, that's horrible. I really hope you get better, man. This is the worst thing about working live. You can't ask people questions because you can't stop drawing. Like, and if I do stop drawing and like push it off for later, I know I'm never gonna finish it. Just like really upsetting. It just looks weird when I draw it. They don't look like anything. I don't know, it doesn't look right in my style. It says cat on the reference sheet, so I'm like thinking like, what if I just draw them as a cat? Like, it couldn't hurt. They can't get mad if I draw them as a cat and it literally says cat on the reference sheet, but at the same time, they are kind of paying me, so I feel like I have to get the design right. I guess I could just put the poofies here, and it's not supposed to be there, then you can't really see it anyway, so I guess it won't be a big problem. I don't know, man. I always have this kind of trouble with just drawing people's characters because I always feel like I'm getting some part of it wrong. I remember I have just like PTSD when I first started commissioning. I got this really toxic customer. They would tell me exactly what they wanted to draw. Like they would tell me like the pose to use, and like I don't get mad when people are like, hey, can you use this specific pose? Because like, yeah, I get what that they want kind of like a certain drawing, like that's why they're buying something. So I don't get mad when people do that. But if you're literally going to the points where you're telling me exactly what brushes to use and stuff, I'm gonna get a little annoyed with you. And okay, it might seem easy enough to just decline a commission. Like every time I say anything about like annoying customers or just bad situations I've had, there's always that one guy who's like, just decline commissions, just decline them if they're not being nice. You guys have to understand how hard it is to do commissions, and that artists do not want to decline commissions unless it is absolutely necessary. And that is because even if a realist artist is super successful and popular and gets commissions all the time, they don't know for sure whether they're going to get money a certain day or not. And for me, it's not as important because I don't really need money for anything like really important right now because I'm a kid, you know, like it's, for the most part, everything that I genuinely need are provided for me by my parents. But you have to keep in mind that most of the time, even if it might seem easy enough to say no to someone, it's not always that easy, because saying no is supposed to be like a last resort, because you don't want to say no to, oh gosh, because you don't want to say no to commissions unless you absolutely have to. Because you don't know for sure if you're going to get any commissions after that. Even a really successful artist, even like a really popular one, they don't know for sure when they're going to get commissions and when they're not. And they don't know if the next commission is going to be their last one for a long time. Like how, like I remember I wasn't getting any commissions for like months, and this wasn't even during my YouTube break. Like I was like uploading and strong on YouTube during this time, and I was just not getting any commissions. I'm like, I drank way too much soda today, I swear. But I was just not getting any commissions that set period of time. And the commission I did before that break, or like that break from getting more commissions, like that was my last one for a really long time. And I didn't know that when I was doing it. So, but if I had said no to that one, then I wouldn't have gotten commissions for an even longer amount of time. So when people are really toxic when they order commissions, you have to deal with it a lot of the time, because saying no is just like, it's hard because you're probably not going to get another, well, not probably, but you don't know if you're going to get another commission for a long time after that. So please do not tell artists, just say no when someone's toxic to them. And they have every right to be upset or just not happy when someone is rude to them to buying something. They're allowed to be upset. Like, I'm not saying not this person. This person was really nice, actually. They kind of just said what they wanted and did their thing. But like, some people are really mean. Like, I swear. I think people just don't seem to understand that when you're buying art, it's basically the same thing as buying something from the store. You don't have any control over the other artist. You don't own the artist after you gave them 50 cents. Like, you have to calm down, man. One DeviantArt point is like a cent. Even if you paid like $5, that still doesn't mean that you get to like torture that artist until they're done with whatever you paid for. Like, just let them work, man. People need to calm down. To me, Stella's palette looks like a soft pastel galaxy theme. It also reminds me of mint chocolate. It's probably just because of the cyan. Yeah, that was more what I was going for. Like galaxy. I'm literally going through every live stream I find that saying subscribe to Technoblade. Yeah, he's pretty close to 10 million, right? And I heard he got sick. Poor guy. I really hope he gets better. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna go Qwizz, see you in the next stream. See you. Anyway, I'll continue what I was saying about that bad experience I had. So, okay, one of the first commissions I ever got, I'm not gonna reveal the person's like name or anything because that's kind of the really toxic thing to do. But they were getting a commission, yeah, and it started out all well and good. They were like, I just want a full body of my character. I don't know if it was a full body. It was like something, I'm not sure. And I really don't remember. But anyway, they wanted their thing. I was like, yeah, sure. So the first red flag I noticed was that they didn't fill out like the form I asked people to in my commission sheet, and like 90% of people don't fill that out because they think it's not useful or whatever. But so I wasn't really that annoyed by that because like nobody uses it. But if you're filling out my commissions, please use it, please, because if 90% of the people who don't use it end up leaving something out of the commission, and then I have to follow up with, okay, what do you then ask a million questions of the things that you didn't include that I asked you to include, and then it's like annoying because it delay the time I actually get to start working on it. So then I can have like a run of motivation to draw, and then I ask, and then someone commissions me, and I'm like, yay, I have something to draw. But then they don't include everything they're supposed to include, and then I have to keep asking them for the info. And by the time they respond, I don't have any motivation anymore, and I have to push off the commission until I actually do. So please, just use the form to avoid that. Okay, anyway. So they didn't use that thing, and that was just kind of the first noticing sign I noticed, like the first sign I noticed that like they probably weren't taking it, like they probably kind of just not the most like not paying attention to deal sales, I guess. Like they clearly did not read through the entire commission sheet before they bought something. And I get that they're just buying furry art. They don't need to read your college essay that you wrote for your commission sheet. Just let them buy their furry art. And yeah, that's all well and true. So that's why I don't usually get mad at people for not filling out the form. But anyway, they started being like really rude. Like they would message me every single day. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even shitting on you. I swear, literally every single day, asking me how the commission was going, asking me how the process was going, and every time I would say like, "Oh, I'm working on it. Let me do my thing." And because I get that some people are just kind of anxious about whether or not the person is actually working on their commission, so they just want to see progress. So I would send them like working progresses and sketches and stuff of what I was doing, so that they were put at ease, like they didn't have to worry about anything. I was trying to be nice, trying to make sure that they felt comfortable and whatever, but that didn't really. They seemed to just. They didn't care whether I was working on it or not. They didn't care about the progress. They just wanted it done. Like they were acting like this was a fucking life or death situation. Like I need my furry art from this inexperienced furry artist. I need it now. If I don't get it now, I will sue this furry artist out of their 10 cents. So some time went by, and I finally finished the commission, mainly because they were just pressuring me a lot. It took about like a week. I don't know. I didn't really. I gave them progress reports and everything, and I don't think a week is actually that long to wait for an art piece. But anyway, they apparently thought it was, because they told me like, if I ever get another thing, can you finish it faster next time? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I get that I probably should have been like, I probably should have just told them to fuck off. But like, you had to keep in mind at this point in time, I hadn't sold many commissions yet. I was kind of new to the whole shebang, and I don't know. Not many people got my commissions or anything. So considering so little people actually got them, I didn't want to drive away any potential customers at all. So I was like, yeah, sure. Sorry about the time it took. Hope you enjoy your thing. And I kind of didn't think about it. So I started to just like browse through my Toy House like art page. Like, I don't know if you don't have Toy House, just how it works is that there's a tab that lets you just view the art you've made and whatever it is on the website. So if you've been written down as the artist of any artwork on the website, it lets you see it. And sometimes I like to look through it just to see like if anyone's like uploaded my art somewhere. I just want to see like how they're using it and stuff. So I said that this person was using this artwork that I made for the commission. Keep in mind, it wasn't even that good because I was like not that good of an artist at that point in time. But I'm still not like. But it was a while ago. So they kept using it places without crediting, and I thought that was like, it was whatever. They were using it as like their profile picture. They were using it in like other places without credit. And finally, I kind of went to them and I was like, "Hey, can you just credit me if you want to use this artwork?" They were like, "But I paid for it," and they were like acting like it was like justifiable by the fact that they paid for it. I'm like, yeah, but it literally says in my terms of service that you have to credit art when you use the places, and you should have read that when you bought it, so you kind of agreed to that. So I don't give a fuck if you paid for it or not. You should know these things before you buy something. And they kind of just said yeah, whatever, and they took it down. But that was just a bad enough experience for me to already hate selling commissions and already be very nervous. And I get that that's not the worst situation an artist can have, but like it was not ideal. Who drew the drawing of Stella in the corner? It's in the description. Everything is in the description. Like, check the description. Like, if you're looking for something, like the playlist. Oh my god, the music just got really loud. Okay, but the playlist to like the music and stuff. Everything is in the description. The background artist, the page style artist, thumbnail artist, it's all in the description. Okay, thanks. No problem. They're a really cool artist. I actually really adore their styles. Please follow them if you can. They could use that support. Okay, I really hate this a lot. I hate how this looks, but it's better than nothing, I guess. We'll use like the liquefy tool just to make it a little bit less disgusting, but I don't think it's gonna get much better than it already is, so. Hey Qwizz, where's the place where people can notice your art for commissions? Yes, where's the place where people can notice your art for commissions? Wait, what do you mean? Like where I post art? I kind of post art. I kind of post art in a lot of places, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm kind of inconsistent, so I kind of just post it wherever I feel like. A good place would be Toy House. I'll link all these things in the chat in just one second. So I post on Toy House sometimes. I used to post on DeviantArt, but I forgot my password there. I also post on Instagram. Like it sometimes, I guess. I'm trying to be active on Instagram, and I usually am. Like it'll take me a few days, but like after a new art piece, I usually post ones that I like on Instagram. So there's that too. And I also posted on Discord, I guess. Do I post it on Discord? I guess kind of. Back me up, Discord squad. We do. I do, I promise. So here, the things should be all linked in chat right now. Hi, random internet cat. How are you doing? I just finished up some work. That's good. Hi, Sushi. Sorry if I Yoshi. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Just go ahead and look at and respond to chat. I do. Sometimes I'm a little late to it if I'm just like talking about a specific thing and rambling, because when I'm talking about something I kind of tend to ramble if I'm like, because considering it's live, it's just hard to stop talking. But yeah, I do look at respond to chat. There is a tiny little delay, not much of one, but, and also when I'm like reading a certain message and responding to it, it takes me a little time to like finish responding to that message. Like if someone asks like a specific question, it takes me a little time to like finish talking about that question, and by that time there's like a lot of new messages in chat. So then I try to like read the old ones, and by then I'm kind of like a little behind on what people are saying. So for that reason, like if you come and like I'm not responding to you, I'm not ignoring you, I just like I'm taking a little bit to get to the message. But yeah, I do look at and respond to the chat. What art program do you use? I use Procreate. I used to use some other programs and stuff for like computer. I use my computer to draw, but I don't really use my computer to draw anymore. So yeah, I really only use my iPad. So yeah, Procreate for basically everything. If there's anything like I need to change or something after the fact, I use Photoshop on my laptop. But for actual drawing, like yeah, it's all done in Procreate. I really like this blue. It's a nice blue. It's pronounced sushi. Okay, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I'm like terrible at pronouncing some names, I swear. And then I'll like read it a couple more times and realize, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Oh, there's a little strip on the nose. So gotta keep in mind that that's there. I'll try not to forget. So is there something? I don't think there's anything under the eye. I think it's just like their style is that they leave the eyes open in that like cartoon style, and I think that's what they like the inside of the eye color to be. So like I'm just gonna try and draw it the way they did. Sometimes I make like alterations when I do commissions to like my own style, but like I'm gonna try not to do that because I don't want to draw it wrong. Oh, okay. I've heard that people really don't like watching me manually draw. I don't know if everyone has a problem with that, but like, I remember when I first started streaming, like when I had like no viewers at all, I remember a lot of people would say like, it pains me to watch you manually draw. Like I think a lot of people would rather just bucket tool the thing, but since I've kind of switched to a more sketchy line art style, if I bucket it, well, first of all, I do drawing, coloring on a different layer, so if I bucket it, it'll just do that. But even if I selected it, even if I selected an area and tried to bucket it, yeah, it wouldn't work. And I could turn up the threshold and whatever, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to do that when it's like so much faster and easier to just do it this way. My little sister might join soon. Oh, tell them I said hi. Really hope I'm drawing this character right. Check if they responded. I think they're offline right now. Personally, I don't like bucket tools. Yeah, I don't really like them either. On Procreate, it doesn't really work. On some apps, it works, but on Procreate, it doesn't. I think it's just because, like, if you use, like, soft brushes like these, it's really hard to get, like, the right, like, to fill in the right amount of pixels. Like, I don't know how they would figure that out. Like, the only way they have a way to, like, change that is by turning up, like, the threshold of the select tool. But I feel like when I use a sketchy like style for the liner, I feel like it looks a little like awkward when like the bucket tool makes it really pixelated. So I think it's better if I just hand draw it. It still leaves uncolored area, yeah. The tail is short, tail, yeah. They had it short in the rough sheet, so I wanted to make it short too. It looks a little weird though. I think I need to push it up and like need me to make this a little inward, I think. Like, don't know how to explain, but that can be fixed later. We don't have to do that yet. It just looks a little weird that like this bend part isn't like it's not. It looks like it's not quite wrapped around like the paws. Like it looks just in a weird spot. Hi Qwizz. Hi Z Park. Hi Z Park Ellie. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Hope your day's going well. Does Procreate have bucket adjustments? Ibis Paint has one, so you can set it and detect the whole canvas or just the layer you're in. Also, how much will the color bleed to get rid of the white pixels? Kind of. Okay, so the bucket itself, though, it's a bucket tool in Procreate. Like, I'll just go to line art later to show this, but like you just drag the color there, and obviously it doesn't work because I'm using a sketchy liner style, but to select, you can kind of change it by just swiping left or right. And like you could turn up the selection threshold, as you can see I'm doing. You probably can't really tell what's going on, but if you see I have the 0 here, it's really fuzzy by where the line art is, but the more I turn it up, like the more it's selected closer to the line art. And this is like as far as it'll go without going outside the lines, but it still just doesn't look right. And if you use like the line art style I used to use, where it's like thick line art, like just complete line art, not sketchy, like with just bold and like kind of just like, I don't know, quote unquote perfect, then it won't do that and it'll fill. But I think this is, I like this style of liner better. I think it's more like natural, I guess. Oh, the tail is a different color. I'm stupid. I'm like really stupid. Are you using a pen to draw or your fingers? So I use an Apple Pencil to draw. I really admire people who can draw with their finger, but I know I can't. I tried to, and it doesn't work out. Like I can try to here, it's hard. See, I can't do it. But yeah, I use an Apple Pencil to draw. Ibis Paint and Procreate are similar, I guess. The only difference is that, first of all, Procreate costs money, of course, but I think Procreate is just a little smoother and a little more professional. Has more settings. I'm not sure if you can import brushes in Ibis Paint. I think you can, right? You can import brushes, right? But Procreate has more brush settings so that people can design their own brushes. This brush is imported. This whole brush set is imported. Makes new brushes, new stuff. So in my opinion, you don't really need Procreate. If you have Ibis Paint, you'll be fine without it. But if you're really serious about artwork and you only draw on an iPad, like you don't draw anywhere else, then I would recommend getting Procreate, because it's just $10 and it's a one-time flat payment. Like you don't have to you don't have to pay for it every month, so it's kind of worth the money, I would say. And Procreate is so easy to use. It never lags or glitches or anything. It feels smooth to draw on. I feel like I never feel like the pen is clunky or something, but because that has to do with the Apple Pencil itself more than Procreate. But I've never had a problem. Like, it has some problems, I guess, but I think Ibis Paint is good. I used Ibis Paint before I got Procreate, but it was laggy in my experience of using it, because I think just because like it's just a free software, you're not gonna get as much out of it as another like paid one. But I just found it like really laggy. I think that might just be my computer, or sorry, not computer, but iPad being crap. But from my experience, it was very super laggy. So I think switching to Procreate was just, yeah, it just made things a little bit better. I think like my paw, I'm pretty sure it's only this paw that's white, because I'm looking at the image they have on Procreate and it was only this paw that was white. If they tell me that both of them are supposed to be white, I can easily make a change to that. Shouldn't be too difficult to change that if it's a problem to them, but I think when I send it to just them, I just won't merge the later layers. If they have anything that I got the design wrong on, I can fix it. Ibis Paint crashes on me all the time. Yeah, that's what I mean. I used to, but I realized my art looks bad. Wait, hold on. I need to read up a little. Fuzzy semi-transparent liner is very hard to color in with a bucket tool. Yeah, that's the problem with my liner. I used to draw with my finger. Oh, really? Your art was so like amazing though. How? What brushes do you use for line art and sketching? So they aren't on Procreate. I imported them from the Natty. I never can pronounce their name, but it's written here. See, I imported these, so I kind of got them on the internet and like imported them into the thing, just downloading. For liner, I just used my sketch like thing. I've altered these brushes a little bit with some of my own stuff, and I can send that to you guys in Discord if you want. But yeah, I use like kind of the sketchy brush. I have this other brush that has like more stabilizers on it, and like the streamline is turned up a lot more and is cleaner. But I don't really use this that much anymore. I for any painting or backgrounds, I use this one. For a lot of shading on the character itself, I use the scatter blender. I like using the scatter blender. I find it fun. And then I just use this to airbrush, and I don't really use any of these others. I don't use the pencil. And then that's just the signature I used to use, but I don't really signature my art. Like, I don't sign it anymore. But I use the same brush that I use for sketching for line art. Hi, I just came on the stream. I have a question. What is your favorite food? Mine is sushi. I like sushi a lot, but I honestly do not know. I'm a pretty picky eater, I'm gonna be quite honest. And then Procreate $5. No, Procreate is $10. I use my computer and the curve tool for my line art because I don't trust my mouse. I've seen a lot of people using that method to draw, and I really want to try it sometime. Like where they use like the curvy tool to make like their line art, and it always ends up so clean and like nice, and I want to try it. Wait, what? I think I did this on the wrong year. It looks like it's on this year actually. Okay. I used an Apple Pen because I don't know why, but for the last few days, my years of learning art just suck. Please, I'm animating a 2-minute video. Oh god, it takes me like a million years just to animate 10 seconds of footage, I swear. Are they free to import or do they cost money? Honestly, I do not remember. I'm pretty sure they're free, but they might cost money. It's free. There are a lot of free brush sets online for Procreate though. You don't have to use these specific ones. There's tons of them online if you are on a tight budget. Like there's so many free ones online. Like you just can search up free brush pens for Procreate and you'll find all of them. Like if you're having trouble with finding like liner brushes, just search up like liner brushes or sketchy liner brushes or something. I use an wait, okay, yeah, I read that one. I haven't even created a ref for sushi yet. Ref sheets are hard to make, man. I get that. I still haven't gotten around to remaking Stellos, which is stupid because that's my main character. I dropped my mouse. Damn. I really wish I could. At some point in time, I actually did drop my mouse, but the art I made with my mouse was so awful because I have just my hands are so shaky. Like, and you're probably like, it's like not that shaky when you do liner, and I'm like, yeah, maybe they don't, but look if I turn off all the settings. Look if I turn off all the streamline. You might not see a difference, but there's a difference. There's a big difference. Stabilizer saved my life. Like, look how bad my handwriting is without stabilizers, I swear. Some people tell me I have, like, really good handwriting digitally, and I'm like, the only reason I have really good handwriting digitally is because I use stabilizers to write. Like, here, hold on, let me turn it back on. What was it up to? Like, 40? Like, 38? 39? Yeah, there's a big difference. It just changes everything. But that's why I can't draw with a mouse. Even when I have stabilizers. Thank you so much. I was gonna ask in a previous stream, but it's just don't worry about asking questions, but like it actually makes me happy when people ask questions because I actually have like something to say. Because I swear, like thinking of things to say when no one's talking in chat or when people are talking in chat, but like there's just like a moment of awkward silence. Like I'm just like, so the weather was great today, right? Like I honestly do not know how to make conversation with my stream, and it's really bad because I think 90% of my channel is streaming right now. Like I think a lot of people who follow my channel and whatever come for streams. And because of that, you should probably go follow my Twitch because like, if you really like streams, then I stream on Twitch, and Twitch is specifically for streaming, so you should follow my Twitch. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I think a lot of people will come here specifically for streams, but so that I feel like I should be a more experienced streamer, but I'm not, man. Like I have a lot of trouble streaming. And just like generating like ideas or topics to just touch on while I'm streaming. Sometimes I just ramble for a really long time about things nobody cares about, I swear. A tip, if you're not used to drawing with your finger, draw on paper, then trace it onto your digital art program. Oh my god, what the frick? That is such a good idea. Hold on. Wait, why do I not know about this? What do I not know about this? It's not okay. I'm really bad at drawing on paper with, like, in general. Like, I used to have no trouble with it, but I swear, I really need to get back into just doodling on paper and stuff. Ever since, like, COVID and stuff, I stopped really drawing on paper, and even when school came back, like, we were going back into in-person, like, I still didn't draw on paper because, like, at that time, I didn't have much drawing motivation at all, and I just didn't feel like drawing. And because of that, because I was just struggling with drawing in that point in time, I kind of just went a while without drawing at all, and it was kind of a disaster. I'm gonna be honest. So now I can't draw on paper anywhere near the level I draw on digital. Digital is so much easier for me, and that's probably a problem because a lot of people who I know IRL are like, oh, I saw your YouTube videos. Also, it's spreading like wildfire that I have a presence on social media. All it takes is for me to have like one subscriber. People are like, oh my god, you're a cringe furry artist, cringe furry artist. I swear. But anyway, a lot of them are like, oh, you're so good at art. I saw your art streams and stuff. Like, can you draw me something? And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, I physically can't. I'm sorry, man. It's all a lie. I actually suck at art on paper. And then a lot of people just like assume that I like trace or steal or something because like I can't draw on paper, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. I don't know how to draw without hiding the sketch layer after I'm done sketching. I don't know how to use an eraser. You thought way too highly of me if you thought I could draw a draw on paper. I can't wait till Apple releases the iPhone and releases the iPhone as big as a small 4-year-old child for us animators. It'll happen. This is why I don't use like this is the only Apple product that I own, and it's just because they release so many products that I just can't keep up with it. Like I feel like there's like a new iPhone every week. And then I feel like I don't know, the one I use is outdated after that. Like I don't have an iPhone, but I mean like when they release a new product, I'm always thinking like, but like, what about the old products? Like, are they outdated now? Do you have to get the new ones? Like, what? What is that? But I already paid for a phone. Can't you just update it to make it as good as the other phones? Why do you have to release a million new ones? I don't know how that works, man. I don't. Like, why don't they just update the current phone and rework it to be their new versions? And then 90% of the time, I see like no difference between the new versions other than just being less slow and gross. How do people commission you? PayPal or DeviantArt points. You can use either. I have like a website with my commission prices, and you can just look on there to find like what you're looking for, like what you want me to draw. Like if you want me to draw your character face or just draw you like a profile picture or something, then like you can just look at the website and see how much that drawing would cost. And then you can just, you know, pay for it like with PayPal or DeviantArt points. If with PayPal, you would just send me I would just send you an invoice, and yeah. But with DeviantArt points, it's a little easier because you can just put it on my profile and gift it to me. But yeah, it's kind of your choice. Just like the new phone fixing one bug but worth 100 more than the other phone. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like they release a new phone and it's like $1 million fucking dollars, and then like the only difference is that like it's like a little less like laggy or a little less like painful to use than the old phone. Like what is the point? I don't. Can't they just update the old phones? Like if there's one bug on the old phone that's becoming a problem, then just update the old phone to fix that bug. Why do you have to release a whole new phone for everyone to buy it? And then they're gonna have to be spending their life's worth every fucking month for your new iPhone. I don't want a new iPhone. I thought there was plenty of iPhones. And then Apple makes it so anyone who has an Android or anything other than an Apple can't be friends with anyone who has anything else. Why did they have to remove the headphone jack? Yeah, my friend keeps telling me about how they did that and how they like can't use their headphones anymore, and I was like, switch to Android. Can you send a link? I sure can. I was about to say mods plug the link for me, but now I'm already like stupid and I forgot that I could. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Hi, Todoroki Simp. I feel like I recognize your name from somewhere, so I'm pretty sure you're not new, but hi anyway. I think I got the design done, so I think I just need to change the line art colors in some places. Here's a tip for how I do my line art coloring. I always make it move towards blue and then darken it a little bit. That's how I choose the colors for what my line art color would be. And sometimes I do this towards red or something. It kind of depends on the color palette, but since this color palette is mainly blue, like I always choose between blue and red. If it's like mainly warm colors, I move it towards red. If it's mainly cool colors, I move it towards blue. I have a more fun time working with blue rather than red. But anyway, how this works is like, you see how blue is like here? So let's color pick the color. I've color picked the darkest color, which is like the dark part of the eye, and you see that we're in like this area. And I don't do this because that would just make it blue. Over in this area, I make it a little the closest way blue would like go. So since blue's here, like it would go this way, if that makes sense. That makes no sense. I can't explain. Okay, so like if it's here, the closest way to get to blue would be going to here, because hypothetically, if we were here to blue, it would be like this. But since we're not going all the way to blue, we're just moving it closer to blue. I would make it a little bit red and then make it a little bit darker, and that's how I choose the liner color. Do it again here. I forgot to make it darker. It doesn't really do anything because it's like sketchy there, but... And this one I would just probably make black because it's dark enough already, and I don't think I need to do anything fancy with it since it's basically just a gray color. So gray you can always just darken to black. It's not... This is kind of already blue. It doesn't... This one I'm considering also just darkening to black, or maybe just a shade above black. But yeah, that's how I choose my liner art colors, and just how I choose the colors that go there. I'm sure that made no sense to anybody, but... I'm gonna do it again here. Go this way to get closest to blue, then darken it. And get this cute gray color, I like it a lot. And the reason I color my liner art, I know not everybody does, but the reason I do that is because I think it just makes it look softer than if I were to just use black. Is an animation meme $5 or 500? Because I'm confused by the solo. Hold on. Okay, so if you could see like where it says like something and then slash and then in a dollar way, 30 points means 30 DeviantArt points. And that's the equivalent to 30 cents. So if you're paying in like just regular dollars, you only have to look at the right side. So animation memes, hold on. Where is it? Okay, so an animated icon would be $5. An animated page doll would be $8.50, and an animation meme would be between $12 and $14. It kind of depends on the complexity of your OC and how long the animation would be. Like if you want a 1 minute animation meme with like a really detailed character, it would cost more than like a very short animation meme with a simple character. You know what I mean? If you didn't guess, my sister is Todoroki Simp. Oh, hello. Hello, random sister, or... Sorry, yeah, random sister. Like, tripping over my old words. Yeah, it does make it look softer. I just like how it looks. I said for Michael Jackson. Okay. No judgment in this area. Which way should we make the light come from? I feel like I always do it from this side, so I'm gonna be doing it for the other side. Anyways, I use I know like this isn't a default Procreate brush, so if you can't find it on Procreate, it's because it's not on Procreate. Anyway, what I do for shading is I just use this scatter blender brush to kind of gently shade the sides and just wherever I feel like darkness would be. I'm pretty like messy with it when it comes to this kind of shading that's kind of like somewhere in between soft shading and like regular style shading. And I do that because like once I actually multiply the layer and like fix the colors and stuff, it'll actually, you know, it'll look better. And like I think it'll be less like visible. I don't know how to explain. So as you can see, it just like it kind of changes a lot. I don't know why I'm giving like a run through like how I draw, but it makes things more comfortable for me, right? I feel like it's awkward when I'm explaining what I'm doing. I also like to make the eyes shine with the overlay layer. It looks cute. I like it, so I just kind of gently. I think layer modes are just really important to learn how they work and stuff because they can just make the hugest difference in your artwork. Oops. Oh, and do you guys want to see? Okay, hold on. So I forgot that there's like a little gold medallion on here on the collar, and I really like doing this. Okay, so when I shade things that are like gold or supposed to be shiny, I first take a darker, like nicer, less saturated color like this. I don't know if this will be the right color. We'll just have to see. But yeah, color like this, and I go to make it on the bottom side. It's like a way of shading. I don't know. And then I take a light version closer to yellow, and I go like that. Like I go from the diagonal side. And then I'll use an add layer to make it very shiny. You'll see what I mean in a second. Using the scatter blender to make it a little less like rough with the shading, you know what I mean? Like it looks a little weird to me. Yeah, so we're gonna go on top. I'm gonna change this to add layer. Actually, I might use overlay layer to make some like shinies, like just small shinies, and then I'll use an add layer to make the thing golden. Why are you singing airplanes in the chat? This is amazing. Keep it up. I just got a snack and PK back and people are singing. Yes, yes. Spam stresses them out. Stop. Yeah. When I get like caught back on the chat, it makes me worried that I missed too much. Are you a boy, girl, or non-binary? I'm non-binary, so I go by they them. We'll say cuss words, guys. It's inappropriate and violent. Yeah, no, cuss words are fine, man. Morty, do I know? Wait, why did the music stop? Oh. I think, hold on. What should we go to? We'll do Animal Crossing. It's always safe. Okay, so what was I doing? The golden thing? Okay. Oh, oops, I didn't do that. I have to merge these two layers. Okay. Ah! So the add layer just makes things glow, and I really like how it looks on like gold and stuff, so I often use the add layer to just make things shiny. Like that. Where did Morty Toy come from? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't care, Grammarly. I don't care. Okay, turn this over. Okay. Should we use like aqua? I think that would make nice. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, see, it's glowy. It's like shiny. Oh my gosh. I am so cool. I'm such a cool person. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the art community is really good about that. I haven't experienced much problems when it comes to it. Actually, I don't think so. Actually, like ever, like nothing major. The only times like ever I've experienced problems is outside the art community. People who are here are usually pretty sweet. I've just noticed that they're pretty nice. Oh my god, I love that blue. Look at that, that's so cool. Oh god, okay. That's a little bright. I think I overshaded this a little bit, but I feel like I've kept this person waiting for so long and I feel bad. So I just want to make them something nice. And my equivalent of making something nice is just overdoing it. Like just putting random layers on top. Super soft art, thank you. That's kind of what I wanted it to look like. Sorry, we have to go. See you. Hope you guys have a nice evening or morning, wherever you're from. Thanks for staying. Okay, the reference away. Don't know why it's not sitting like normally, but there we go. I make a little border for that background because... Okay, that looks cursed, but you know. Is it working? What? That just looks weird. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's because I made a lot of okay, I made like a lot of like errors everywhere. Okay. Will it look less weird? We'll see. No, it will not. Why? The eyes are so pretty. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Birch. Birch's opinion outweighs that of all others. I'm kidding, but like not really because Rich is just. Oh, it's big. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm actually so dumb. Why am I like this? Literally, it was alpha locked. That's why it wasn't working. I was struggling for like a minute there, like a full 60, maybe more than that seconds. Just struggling because I didn't realize it was alpha locked. Oh god. Hi, a cactus. Shocked face. Why the stupid emoji I can't take? I honestly do not know, man. They have to make it. I feel like even Twitch is better than YouTube in that sense because I'll accept the weird robot. The emoji thing is too much for me. Okay, so I think I'm done with this drawing. We'll move on to the next one in a bit. I'll let you guys like look at it for a bit. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly cut to a be right back screen and see if I can get the next reference sheet for the next thing I'm going to be drawing. So until then, just, you know, chill and just listen to the music or whatever, do whatever you want. Yeah. And we're back with the next reference sheet. Hi, Teddy. Qwizz is back here. Ah, yes, I am back. I have the next character. I actually really like this character. It's so cute. Oh my god. But for this one, it's supposed to be a full body with shading and special effects. So yeah, we'll be doing that. So let's think. What poses with this child look cute in? So let me just check let me see how the ears work. I'm just gonna look at some of the images in the gallery and make sure. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay. Also, his name is Gilbert. Isn't that perfect? Okay. Sorry, I'm just bringing up the reference sheet on my computer so that I can see it while I draw. It's a little hard for me to draw and I can't see it on my computer, and I know it's on the canvas too, but it's a little small and I don't want to have to keep zooming in on it. And I think that would be annoying for you guys. So, hold on. Also, I hope you guys' evenings are going well. Where did I think I lost the comment. Wait, no, okay, no, I'm smart, I found it, okay. Gilbert, 10 out of 10 name, yeah, I love it. Part frog, you say, wait, what? Welcome, Qwizz, thank you. Back for real this time. Gilbert is the cutest name. I like it. I know, it's so cute. Do you have a rough sheet? It's 10 a.m. in Australia. It is 8:59 p.m. where I am. But yes, I do have a rough sheet. Can a mod just plug my toy house, or anyone? It doesn't have to be a moderator. Can someone just plug the toy house in the chat just so that they can have access to it? But anyway, yeah. I put all my rough sheets in Toy House. It's basically a character storage website. It's a little hard to navigate at first, but you'll figure it out. But yeah, that's where I keep all my stuff. I'm thinking of making him like jumping, but he looks like a fat jelly bean, so I feel like he can't really jump. But we'll see what we can do. No one said I couldn't make my own artistic representation. Okay, he can't have that long feet. He has like short, stubby feet, so let's see how I make it up. Okay, and we can like...
Grammarly helps you work
Shut
more
up!
efficiently,
I don't
which makes
care.
accomplishing your work.
Okay. It's 8 in the morning here. It's so weird to think that it's like morning for some people. It's like night for me. The world is whack, alright? I can't... It's weird. I don't know what the bottom of his feetsies look like because I don't think he was designed to jump, but... We'll figure it out, man. I don't... The person who ordered this one is super chill, so I don't think they'd be annoyed if I just tried some stuff. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, because they're really nice. He has such a big booty, I love it. Okay, but the flower is gonna be there, so I don't think he would see that leg. I'm really bad at drawing like nature and flowers and stuff, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. I think this is a flower. It looks like a flower. Looks like a jelly flower, like in a way. Like it kind of looks like a flower, but also like jelly. He has such a big booty, I love it. Like look at it. It's like look at the size. Look at the there. See what I mean? See. No, wait! I didn't mean to do that to you, I'm so sorry. I love that like Procreate lets you undo a million days back, so you don't have to like worry. The curvature. Qwizz, you think you're gonna get Spanish again when you start school? I will. I am in Spanish Advanced. I think most people are though. So I'm gonna be in there. I don't know if it's different in other schools, but in New Jersey it's kind of like there's like advanced, intermediate, and beginner, and I'm gonna be in advanced next year because I've just been doing it for a few years now and stuff, so. I don't know whether I can draw this derp or not because they like spent money on it, but I feel like he would look so cute derp. Quality or professionality? Is that a word? Yeah, I'm sure it's a word. Yeah, it is. Don't Google it, it is. For me it was 1, 2, or 3. Oh. Yeah, we don't have that. Like, it's kind of like Spanish 3 honor. Wait, no, hold on. I'm checking my schedule. I'll tell you exactly what's written. Okay, let's see. Wait, I can modify my daily pickup release. Oh, wait, never mind. I was like, wait, discipline? Wait, what are all these tabs? There's like new tabs. It says summary, assessments, attendance, grading, discipline, fees and fines, grade books, documents, forms, and letters. Like, what the fuck is discipline? What the fuck? It says Spanish 2 honors. Like, I don't know what that means. So okay, why did I go so far into that? Okay. Spanish is epic. Yeah, I'm bad at it though, I'm gonna be quite honest. Muy bien español. Wait, what? Who buzzed? Someone texted me? I have friends? Oh no, it was just a dark, gory, horrible news article that I did not want to see and ruined my day. Poor Technoblade. That made me sad. That made me very sad. Yes, I am very advanced in the arts of Spanish. French fries. Spanish is easy. Yeah, it's easy because I think Spanish. If your first language was English, yeah, the best to go to languages to learn would be like French and Spanish, and that's because all of those originate from Latin. That means that they all have like characteristics that are like similar and stuff. So you'll have a much easier time than if you try to learn like just a random other language. Like, sorry, I'm like bad at drawing like flowers and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I never have any practice with this because I'm a one-trick pony and I only want to draw my furries, and I don't want to draw flowers, I want to draw furries. It's a little bit of a long flower. I would like to make it this long. We're cutting the flower, kill the flower, murder the flower. He's so happy. I don't think he has a mouth. I think it's just like blurp. And we can make him look like he's smiling by like, oh. No, he just looks demonic. Wait, we have to get rid of that. You're bilingual? Italian is the language closest to Latin. So certain languages originated from different places, and a lot of them originated from Latin, meaning a lot of them have similar characteristics, which is why there's such things like cognates and stuff. Is that the English word? Wait, cognate, is that a Spanish and English word? Wait. No, yeah, I think that's a... I don't know, man. I have no idea. Okay, so, but yeah, that's why those exist. I'm taking Spanish and my mom keeps making fun of me for not being able to roll my R's. Yeah, I think I didn't know that it existed to not be able to roll your R's because I kind of just was like born with it. But I don't know. I guess some people. I guess if you never had to use it, because if you grew up learning only English, then you would never have to roll your R's, meaning you would never learn how to do it, which makes sense. But at the same time, it makes no sense. Well, I don't think you need to roll your R's that much in Spanish compared to like other languages, I'm gonna be quite honest. You only need to roll them a little bit. Like a lot of other languages, you need to roll them a lot, but Spanish you can get by without being able to roll your R's. How to roll it? Oh, well, that sucks. My pencil battery is low. But basically, I don't know. I don't like know how to explain. Like, you know how you say R, your tongue goes to the roof of your mouth. Just leave it there. And then it like vibrates. I sound like a bird. I'm like trilling, like. I'm slowly but surely being able to get my ability to whistle back. I still can't because of the braces of my teeth. It makes it hard to like whistle, but I can I used to be able to whistle like a fucking bird, man. Like, I would get so mad. During class, I would just do that. I remember we were watching this movie and it was like a forest scene and I kept making bird noises and everybody thought it was coming from the movie, but it was me, and they got really, really mad and they were like, shut the fuck up, no one cares. Good times, good times. I know people from Bogota and they roll R's a lot. Well, I mean, yeah, they do, but like it's I think you can get by, like if you live in America, you can get by if you speaking Spanish without rolling R's, I'm pretty sure. Like some words you'll have trouble with, but most of you should. I can't speak anymore, like I'm just dying. Okay. I'm gonna Google, hold on. Why can some people roll their R's and others can't? Oh, there's an article. That's kind of cool. I don't want to accept cookies. Stop trying to take my private information. Fuck off, okay. My first language is Spanish. Wait, really? That's cool. I want to learn Japanese. but but learning languages. Wait, okay, but learning languages is hard for me. Oh, okay. Why did it? My brain was like, wait. Like I'm not wearing my contacts right now, so all the eyes they just okay. I'm like I lose my brain cells after a certain time. I think most people know this, but I think the reason why it's probably going to be hard for you to learn Japanese if your first language is English is because it's such a like consider like how like languages are developed over time and how long it took for English to be developed. This like think of the fact that like the same thing is happening with all the languages on the earth. So like with Japanese, it probably that language just took a very long time to develop into what it is today. And consider that you're kind of still learning English. Like you still take English in school. Like we still haven't learned all of English yet. We're still not experts. So that's why it's probably like really hard to just pick up a new language and be able to speak it and understand it fluently. I know with Spanish, sometimes my brain dies. Like I can usually understand what people are saying when they write it. Like I'll be okay. I'll be like, okay, yeah. It'll take me a little bit to like convert it from Spanish to English because like the sentence structure is different. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like the verbs and stuff are just placed in different parts of the sentence, which means it makes it hard to like convert it to English. Like I can read it and understand what the person is trying to say, but to repeat it back out loud is hard because then I have to like put it in order. Like it's how do I explain that? Like because it's easy to read and understand what the person means, but it's hard to say it out loud converted to the right language. Yeah, that's what I meant. I can whistle with my fingers and it's crazy loud once you get it down. Yeah, it really is, man. I can't talk in my native language, but I can't talk in English neither. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I don't know any languages that my dad knows. I don't know Tamil. I don't know Malayalam. I think at one point in time when we went on a vacation to India, my grandparents and my uncle wanted to teach me Malayalam, and they tried. I guess I learned a little bit, but I did not get any grasp of the language. And I think it's just important to take into consideration how far away India is and how like because of that we don't really go on vacation there that often. So because of that, by the time I came back I forgot everything they taught me, and as I got older it became harder and harder to learn new languages like that. Like it's actually harder to learn things when you get like older because you're supposed to learn things when you're a kid, you know, like you're supposed to learn those core important things when you're a kid. That's why you feel like you can pick up an instrument so quickly when you're a kid, but when you try it when you're older than like 8, I don't know, maybe 8 or so, you have a hard time picking up a new instrument. It's probably because that, you know, you're getting older. Not saying that like when you're getting older you can't learn anything, of course, but like that's why people who've been drawing since like they were very little are so much better artists, because they've just been drawing for so long and they just have those core important details to it just in their brain. Gilbert's looking amazing already. He's looking fashionable, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just bringing out his inner beauty. Can we give him makeup? Can we at least give him blush? Give him the anime blushies. The anime blushies would be like the entire face being red and just not being able to see their eyes for some reason. Like instead of like this, it would just be like accurate artist representation. I started drawing when I was 3 months old. My mom's an artist, so she had art supplies. Yeah, I didn't really draw much when I'm little, I'm gonna be honest. My mom, like, encouraged arts and crafts and stuff, don't get me wrong, but, like, I wouldn't consider it, like, back in the day, like, I didn't consider it, like, one of my hobbies. Like, if someone asked me, like, what do you like to do? Art would not come to my mind. Like, arts and crafts were cool. I enjoyed doing it as much as the next kid, but it was not, like, one of the things I loved to do. Like, it wasn't a hobby. I wouldn't, like, just do it in my free time for no reason. If I saw, like, a craft box lying around, I would, like, probably tear it open and do stuff with it. And I was a relatively creative kid, but, like, art was not one of my hobbies. But then I kind of, like, accidentally stumbled upon the art community. I told this story in another stream, actually, last stream, I think. But yeah, ever since then I've been drawing. But it was really hard for me to pick it up in, like, 6th, 7th grade. All the artists in my grade were so much better than me. It embarrassed me a lot. Honestly, for a while I felt like I was never gonna improve, that I was just never gonna be as good as they were. I don't even know when I started to get somewhat of a grasp at how it worked, but even now sometimes I get that feeling that, like, there are, like, artists that are just miles ahead of me that are my age, that I'm not going to get better than them. But I don't really care at this point, because it's kind of like I just do it for fun, you know? Like, it's just like, it would be nice to be very good, but I kind of just do it because I like it and not because I want to be the best at it, so. Like, exactly, I feel like all artists have, like, that story that, like, yeah, I drew since I was a very little kid, and I loved art, and I drew for years and years and years, and now I'm just as good as I am. And I'm like, I started drawing in, like, 6th grade. I gave up in 7th grade. I came back to it in 8th grade. I hated it at the same time as doing it in 8th grade, and then in 9th grade. I just started drawing for a reason, I don't know, man. I sell it for, like, less than $1 online. And then I use that less than $1 to fucking pay for Discord Nitro because I have no other priorities. Life's pretty good. No, I learned little to nothing from online school. Same. I thought that I always, like, learned a lot from school because I have a really, really hard time paying attention. I'm gonna be completely honest. 90% of the time, I end up just kind of looking through someone else's notes or my own notes. Like, I'll just, like, idly take notes and just, like, write down exactly what the teacher's saying, and then later I'll just read them and recap myself on the lesson. But, like, I have a hard time paying attention in general, but online school made it so much worse. And it's not like I was gonna be, like, learning a whole heck of a lot anyway, but I think algebra was, like, a really important lesson to cover because it's gonna keep reappearing. And the fact that I learned literally nothing and I went through that entire year just not knowing what was going on all of the time is kind of concerning, considering that I'm just gonna be going to high school now with little to no knowledge about algebra at all. Algebra was one of the worst classes I could have taken online, I'm gonna be completely honest, because you can Google everything in that entire class. So I did. And now I know nothing about how algebra works. It's not about learning for me. I mean, it's not, I don't really care that much either, but I think it's important to note that whether or not you realize it now, it will be important later. And you should try and learn as much as you can. So I don't want to sound like stupid or anything and cringy, but like, you truly don't know wherever you're gonna end up. And you can have dreams and stuff and where you want to go, but you never know. You might one day realize that you're really into carpenting, and then you're going to be a carpenter, and you didn't even know that. Like, you don't know where you're going to end up, so it's kind of important to pay attention in school. Not that I do, but I try, man. I wish I did. I'm not proud of it. I really envy those kids that just know things. They just like know them. They just look at a paper and they just know. Like, I don't know how those kids do it. I can't. Crippling procrastination, exactly. If it makes you feel any better, algebra literally stays the same from 1 to 2. Well, I'm taking geometry this year, so hopefully we'll just recap, man. Look, I liked online because no kids bothering you, and it was relaxing at home, and also no headaches. But then with grades and learning online, learning online sucks. Yeah, like I liked being at home. I liked having the ability to draw during class. I liked having the ability to play Bed Wars while the teacher was lecturing me. But at the same time, that was a horrible thing. Like, it was really bad that I had that ability. Because then I just did that all day. I had no desire to do anything else. Because if I'm given a computer and like no supervision, and it's like Bad Lion Klein is right there in front of me, yeah, you bet I'm gonna fucking open Bed Wars and play that all day. And I think it's just like it's just a time passer. It's not even that I really like the game or something. It's like I just don't want to listen to my math teacher drone on about, I don't know, what are they doing? Like, what do you learn in algebra? I spelled it wrong. Exploring real numbers, visualizing linear functions, formulating linear equations, linear inequalities, factoring, and polynomials. Thumbs up. Okay. My favorite subject is biology. I liked it because, yes, I'm taking it this year, actually. I really like science. Science is my favorite subject. I love paleontology. I think I always will. And I just love science in general. Even if I didn't get so good grades last year in science, I actually really enjoyed it. We actually did cover paleontology, but not a lot, and I was not satisfied with how they kind of brushed over Pleistocene and like the entire like Ice Age, I suppose. Like, they brushed over all of it. They didn't cover it all. And they like skip straight to dinosaurs. Like, no one gives a fuck about dinosaurs, man. Like, we already know. It's the big boys with the big teeth and the long necks that don't bite the big boys with the big teeth. We know these things. Can we learn something different, please? Can we learn something that people don't know, so I can flex the fact that I do know the things people don't know, and I can feel like I didn't waste so much time learning the things that about the cats with the big teeth. Please. Thank you. I mean, like science and math. ELA and social studies are mad, though. I do like ELA better because I like writing narratives because it's just making up stuff. I love ELA and I love science, and I fucking hate math and social studies. Like, social studies is just your ability to remember stuff. It has nothing to do with your, like, smartness. Like, I forget a random date from a random lecture that my teacher gave 3 months ago, and then I failed the test. What is this? What is this? Literally, I don't even know why people have to make this such an important subject. And then my schedule looks so bad, man. It's literally like honors biology, honors Spanish, honors English, and then just like the dumb kids social studies and the dumb kids math. Like, whoops. I have made a lapse in my judgment. English teachers are so good. I have never had like a very bad English teacher. Pretty much all of them I've liked. Some of them have been a little bit dry, but I've never had an English teacher that I actually had a problem with. Whereas math, every math teacher I've ever had I've disliked. Except maybe one of them. I don't know. Most of them, some of them are so dry to the point where it just hurts. Like dry English teachers or whatever, you know, because I actually like the subject, so it's like, it's okay if you drone on and on about it, because like, at least I still get to write about my furries, but with math, it's just like, oh my god, I am listening to this old man speak about exploring real numbers, visualizing linear functions, formulating linear equations, linear inequalities, factoring in polynomials. For no reason. This hurts, man. Why am I like this? Exactly, social studies is so annoying. Exactly, it's such a waste of time. There's no reason to know any of this except to be very, very annoying. The most annoying kids are the social studies nerds who are like,
oh, actually, in 1998, France did this thing.
And I'm like, nobody cares and you are going to die alone. I'm kidding. If you like social studies, you're not going to die alone. I'm sorry, that was really mean. I had to do it for the funnies. Please, please, don't unsubscribe, please. I'm good at math for some reason. I don't know even how I don't pay attention sometimes, but I'm pretty good at it. That's why I like math, because I'm decent at it. I struggle with math a lot. I really admire the people who can just kind of figure it out, because, you know, good for you if you can, like, here, hold on, I'm just gonna get the ref sheet real quick because I accidentally did the wrong layer. Pretty sure you guys could notice that. It'll take like 5 seconds, but anyway, yeah. I can't. I just have such a hard time. Like, I just don't, like, I look at it, I look at the problem, and something does not click with me. I do not understand what is going on. And people are always like, math is so easy, you just gotta do this thing, and then this thing, and it's like, literally the simplest thing in the world. And I'm like, can you speak English, please? I do not understand any of these hieroglyphics that you are writing on my paper. Hey, it looks like we're dying alone, boys. Who teaches the idea guy in YouTube stories are for bad? This shit having a stroke in my hospital bed. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm not quite sure what you mean, but I'm sure someone else in chat does. So somebody answer that. I'm having a stroke at the same time, I swear. I get why people feel math is hard. Like, I never tell anyone it's easy because it's not. It's just some people get better grasp on it than others. Yeah, I agree with that. I think some people just have the brain for math and some people don't. I'm just gonna be completely honest. And I'm not saying you're like dumb or something if you're not good at math. What I mean by that is like some people just kind of it clicks with them and some people it doesn't. And I don't think there's anything wrong with not being good at math. And I guess I'm kind of biased because I'm bad at math, but like it's not like you're just not gonna get anywhere in life because you're bad at math. Like, do not worry. I used to think of it that way because a lot of the people around me in my life were really good at it. But as long as you try, you know. It's not like your world is over because you're not good at math. And consider that since so many other people have this problem and you're not alone and they're getting somewhere in life, so you're probably gonna get somewhere in life too. Like, look at all the people in the chat right now who are just either struggling with math or really like math or just like have their own subjects that they have trouble with. Like, you're not the only one who has trouble with math. Like, I have trouble with math. Like, you're not the only one. So then if you think that I and the other people in chat are going to be somewhat successful with their life, then you probably are going to be too. Worst case scenario, if I land in a box on the street, I can still sell my under $1 fur yarn. Here, we don't just yeah, maybe no out of context drug jokes. Cactus. I think people who are not in the Discord server will get very confused. I think the school system is a little fucked. I get really annoyed when people say things like, I hate people who say that the school system sucks as an excuse for them doing badly. Like, no, it's not an excuse. Like, I fully own up to the fact that I have made mistakes in the past and have been fully on me, but that doesn't mean that I can't express my dislike and distaste for how the school system is run and my personal ideas on better ways it could be, you know? Like, yes, just because I didn't perform well in math doesn't mean I can't express the fact that I think that math isn't important. Do I think you can learn things in school that you will retain and use? Yeah, I'm sure there's things in school that you'll actually use one day. But there are a lot of things that you won't use one day. And I think I have the full right to say that. I have like the right to say that. It's free speech, man. People are allowed to have their own opinions. Like, and it's really rude to say that only people who are dumb or only people who struggle with school are saying that or something like that. Just because you have it easy with school doesn't mean the school system is perfect. It just means it's in your favor. And because of that, you like it. School system is ass. It literally just prioritizes good grades over actually getting students to learn life skills. Exactly! That's my point too. It has like I swear. Why? Okay, literally the courses that like you take, the curriculums that you take currently are designed for an engineer for like decades ago. What if I don't want to be an engineer from decades ago? And I guarantee like 90% of the people in chat don't want to be an engineer from decades ago either. Like, because of that, 90% of the stuff in my curriculum right now I'm not going to be using for whatever desired career I decide to have. If I want to go into paleontology, for example, we never learn a lick of paleontology. When we do, we brush over it like it's not important. I'm not saying that everyone should learn paleontology because I like paleontology. What I'm saying is that it should be designed to what people need to know for their life. And I think college is where you're supposed to learn those things. Like, in college, I'm supposed to go to a college specifically for paleontology so that I can learn those things. But in school, that shouldn't mean that I should just learn random crap. And why should that determine how smart I am as a human being? Why should my ability to retain random information determine my self-worth? That's so stupid. And that someone who's doing well will just tell you, oh yeah, suck it up, buttercup. The school system's fine, you're just complaining. Like, no. No. The school system is far from fine. It hasn't been updated in years. There are so many problems, and I agree that there are things in the school system that are good that I think that should be there. I think English is a very important class, and I'm not just saying that because I like it. Like, I think it's important because, you know, where we live, well, not all of us, but we live in an English-speaking area. Like, I think it's important to know that language and also know how to write because, you know, when you're gonna have to be writing a lot of emails and stuff wherever you end up, wherever you go with your life, you're probably gonna have to use those things and you're going to have the skills to like communicate with different people. And I think that's important. I don't think everything in English is important, but I think English as a class is important. I want to be an author and a cartoonist. Oh, those are really good jobs. I want to be a tailor. Exactly. Storms, that is a good point. The history of my own country is mandatory because I am a citizen, but I do not need to learn about wars my country didn't even participate in and get affected by. Exactly. Like, yes, I agree that like learning a little bit about where I live might be important, and learning a little bit about the history of where I live is going to be important. But a lot of the curriculum of social studies is messed up because a lot of it I don't need to know. I don't need to know about Britain's wars. I don't need to know about Canada's wars. Why do I need to know about that stuff? Even if I moved there, I can easily just Google it to figure it out. And even if Google didn't exist, I could always just ask someone else who's more knowledgeable in the topic. I think we should rely on each other more. Like, if someone had a paleontology question and asked me, I'd be like, yeah, sure, man, this is how that works. And like, you know, like, just a hypothetical situation, but like, I think, why should everybody just be knowledgeable at everything? Shouldn't it make more sense to just ask the people who are passionate about what they do? Like, when you're done with Gilbert, can you post him on Discord so I can see? Because I might not be able to see the whole time. Yeah, definitely. I will. While I'm back, I'm gonna leave. See you, Nicole. I don't know what the fuck I'll do. I can't really live off of art YouTube. Well, I mean, that's not really true. You could, hypothetically. If you really wanted to, you could. Maybe like a few decades ago you couldn't, but you kind of can now. I didn't know he had little horns, but I'll add those in. But yeah, you can, I think freelance art is actually a pretty stable job at this point in time. I think, Teddy, I don't want to be like, sound like old and dried out, but I don't want to, but like, I'm gonna be honest, you're quite young, you know? You don't really have to worry about that yet. Just do what you like to do, and eventually it'll be useful. Notice me, senpai, or someone else, I would have to die. Wait, what? Is that like a song lyrics? Qwizz, have you ever painted your names? Your names? Okay, have you ever painted your nails? Yes, I have before. I want to paint them black sometime. I don't really like it that much because I bite my nails a lot, so I end up just like eating the paint without realizing it, and it's kind of disgusting, and then it tastes really bad, and I think I'm gonna die. But yeah, I have painted my nails before though. I prefer just to get like the pedicure or whatever, but not actually paint them. I think it doesn't make sense to I don't know, I don't understand the point of painting your nails because no one's ever gonna see it, but that's because I wear boots, so I guess that some people wear like sandals everywhere, so. But yeah, if my family's going out to paint their nails, I'll go with them, you know what I mean? Like I'm not opposed to it. I think it's pretty chill, and I actually do like the whole like thing the whole thing they do. But whereas Uncle Oil, he's probably just chilling, honestly. You have him on Discord, right? You can ask. Fun fact, just wait, what? Just write the lyrics of any song and you will the original song. I mean, if you don't have Discord anymore, then you can just wait until you can get it one day. I mean, I just realized how low my Apple Pencil is on charge, so I'm really hoping that it'll make it through the stream, but it might die. Gilbert looks so adorable. I really like him. I'm like mentally attached to this man. Will you do the roasting for Sona thing yet? At some point, yes. I did enjoy making those videos, but I didn't want to like be a one-trick pony, you know? I didn't want you guys to think that I was just grinding the content off of what got views. Like, and I get that you guys probably didn't like worry about that, but it's not my main priority right now, but yes, at some point in time I will do it again. I have an idea for who I want to collab with next, and I reached out to them and they said that they said sure. I just have to get on top of getting all the OCs collected and put in one place and see when they're available, and then yeah. But yes, I will do it at some point in time. Apple Pencil better not die. It better not. But it charges in like 10 seconds, so I could always just do a water break and come well, it charges and just come back in like a few minutes and it would be charged enough to last the end of the stream. So if it dies, which hopefully it won't, that's what we'll do. The funny thing is that Patricia isn't a furry. I mean, you don't have to, they don't have to be furry characters. You can use like humans or anything. I mean, anything you feel like. Also, the whole roasting your persona series made me feel like really rude, which is why I didn't continue it for a while, but I will do it at some point in time, don't worry. There will be a part 3. But I'm probably gonna set the like goal for part 4 very, very high because I don't know if I want to do a part 4. Like, I'll do it if you guys want me to. But I'm not gonna like focus on it. So if I do a part 3, then the like goal will be like 100 likes or something. I usually don't get that many, so I'm gonna get that many on like very like popular videos, which is quite uncommon. Actually, let me check. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't looked at my channel in a very long time. I'm such a good YouTuber. I got 100 likes on the last video, but I got 64 on the video before that, so yeah, it is uncommon. Cool water break sounds like a good idea. Yeah, a lot of people yell at me to hydrate, so I always forget, so I should probably do that. But like not right now. Like if my Apple Pencil dies, I will. And I don't like to be pushy with the whole like goal thing. It's just because if I really like I don't know, not really don't want to, but if there's like something that I don't really feel like doing, I want to make sure people actually want it before like I do it. Like if it doesn't hit a like goal, then I don't like, then it means people didn't really want to see it, so it's like not that big of a, not that much pressure to do it, you know? And it's not that I like really despise making those videos or something. They're just I think it's just important to note that they just take a lot of time to make, and I want to change how I edit, and I want to make new stills. And it's not that I don't like Aatrox stills, and it's not that I won't use them, but I'll still use e-truck stills, but I've noticed that lately, a lot of my, I've noticed that like a lot of the content on my channel has not been made by me. The profile picture has not been made by me. A lot of the stuff just hasn't been made by me, and I want to make my own stuff. I want this to be my channel, and I feel really, really bad about that. Kind of question, but have you had any alcohols? I mean, yeah, but not like, not like straight up. Like I haven't just like downed a bottle of fucking like vodka or something, but like I have sipped alcohol. So that's what you're asking. Hi, Broken Trust. Alright, I just came to it. So cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's not my character, though. I don't want to take credit for anyone else's work, of course, but... Time for legs. For the singular leg. Actually, how does this work? Okay. Goes like up. Maybe we should make this over the neck layer because it kind of looks like it goes over the neck layer. God, I have such bad hiccups today, I swear. I just realized how long you guys have been here for. Respect, man. No, it's not enough. What do you mean? Oh god. Do you use Procreate? Yes, I do. That's good. Honestly, I think like the options for what programs you can use on an iPad are actually quite limited. It's like Ibis Paint, Procreate, and like Sketchbook, I guess. I don't really see it. I use Flipperclip. People use Flipperclip to draw. Honestly, I don't know why. Like, I would only use Flipperclip to animate. I don't see why you would use Flipperclip to draw. Because it's just, it seems inconvenient to make like actual art pieces on Flipperclip when they have like no brushes. But I know people like to draw there. Autodesk, I don't really see the point. It was just really laggy. It doesn't have many brush options. It doesn't have many brush options, and it's like it doesn't update ever. So I don't see why people use that either. But honestly, my advice is
waiting for a prince to come and save her.
it was literally just an ad. Oh my god. Okay, but I feel like if you only draw digitally and you only draw on an iPad, I'd very highly recommend just getting Procreate. It's quite cheap. It's a flat payment. It's only one time. You don't ever have to do it again. And they update it. Like, not frequently, but they do update it. Like, it's kind of concerning when there's an app where they just don't update it. I'm streaming. Okay, I'm back. I don't animate yet. I don't think you ever, like, if you don't feel like animating, you really shouldn't get into it. Like, I mean, just like kind of do what you want to do, you know? I enjoy animating and all, but like, you don't have to do it. I don't think it's like a must learn type of thing. Like, I know a lot of artists have a hard time animating because, like, they like to draw their art very detailed. And then it makes it hard because, like, to animate each frame, you have to draw each frame very detailed. And I know a lot of artists have trouble with that. And I think, like, if you do have trouble with that and you don't enjoy animating, then just don't. Like, I think it's good to extend your boundaries and stuff, but, like, art is a hobby at its core. Just do what you want to do. I've started drawing furry art, but I don't really identify as being a furry. You know, that makes sense. I know a lot of people don't like what it comes with, and yeah, it makes enough sense. Like, a lot of people don't like furries, and it kind of sucks. They get like the people who just kind of like literally go out of their way to ruin your day just because you draw furries. So I totally understand why a lot of people don't want to be associated with it. Like, I've gotten like genuine threats in my DMs just because of drawing furry art. So it's kind of concerning sometimes. So completely understand why a lot of people don't like to identify with being a furry. Honestly, sometimes I don't understand why people hate them so much. I think there's kind of like a bad side to every fandom, so I think it's very rude to just hate furries specifically because of a bad portion of the fandom. Like, you know, Undertale. I'm sure a lot of you like Undertale, so it's very controversial if you, well, not controversial, it's very hypocritical if you like nonstop complain about furry art and how much you hate furries, but you also like that fandom. Like, that fandom is very cursed in many ways, but I can't hate on that fandom because it's just a minority of it, not the entirety. Like, a small group of people who are doing something stupid, this shouldn't make you hate an entire group. Like, that's kind of rude. Like, it's just it's kind of rude. Yeah. Quiz, do you have a fursuit? No, I think it's a little I don't think it's really a good idea to get a fursuit before you're fully grown because you're gonna grow out of it and then you just wasted a lot of money. So I don't really plan to get one. I don't think I would ever use it. I respect any. I won't like dislike you for wanting to get one, but I don't think I would ever find a use for it. And I think, yeah, if like someone like specifically designed one for me or something, like, yeah, I would accept it, but like I wouldn't like ask for one or like buy one or anything because I just don't think I would use it that much. And most I would use it is for like a Halloween costume, but I don't see myself going into any furry conventions or anything, so I don't think I would use it. Gilbert is so cute. I like him too. I can't afford to commission one, so I'll make one myself. Yeah, I think it would be a fun project. I might make ones like for commissions one day, but I don't think I'd ever like actually buy one. And I don't think I would make one for myself because I don't see myself ever actually like desperately wanting one. Like, it's not one of my like top priorities, you know? My god, people keep opening and garage door shut and it's so loud. This is the longest time I stayed on the nation stream. It's an honor then. Thank you. I really appreciate when people stay for a long time because it's nice when I have the company, you know? It's really nice to draw when people are chilling with you. It honestly surprises me a lot when people actually stay to streams. It's like, I know I have like the worst like retention, like I swear I can't even watch a stream even if I really like the artwork or something. I just can't pay attention. Oh my god. Your streams are nice and chill, and also Gilbert, thank you. But yeah, I try to make them like kind of like you can just vibe in the chat and you don't have to you don't have to stay, you know, like you don't have to like feel obligated to do so. But I'm having a lot of trouble drawing this. Oh, I think my Apple Pencil died. So I'm going to take a quick water break as promised. Maybe get a few like snacks or whatever while I charge my Apple Pencil. So for now, I'll just be switching to the Brad screen and you can kind of just listen to music for a little bit. It might take me a little bit to get back, but yeah. So just, you know.
Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first.
Hello. That was a very quick hydration break. I also got gummies. That's cool. So yeah. I will be eating these gummies. ASMR? I should be an ASMR channel. I'm basically just an ASMR channel who happens to draw art on the side. Ooh, gummies. Gummies. I love my chat, man. Also, guys, I'm just going to do a quick shout out to Sour French Fries. They're in the chat right now, but like they're really chill and they're like a really good mod. So just here, just a sub, please. Please do so. You don't have to, but like you might as well. Like, why not? Like, why not? What does the blue wrench mean? So basically, those are my moderators, meaning they just moderate the chat. Basically, it doesn't really mean much of a difference. It just means like, they just help me sometimes, or they like make sure you guys aren't like spamming stuff while I'm not like looking, because I can't always pay attention to chat while I'm like drawing because I'm trying to like focus on what I'm doing, and because of that, like I can't always read what people are saying. So I think moderators sometimes just like do stuff for me. They're my workers. I pay them. They receive the fat cash, man. I get them a stack of $1 million at the end of the week. I just bought Bertie a Lambo yesterday. Bert, can you confirm? Send a picture of the Lambo. Thank you so much, man. No problem, no problem. Yeah, I feel like you're very underrated for the work you do, man, because like I feel like sometimes you actually like you do your job. You do your job. Like that I respect that. The fat cash, a stack of cash. Thanks for the Lambo. Here, wait, I wanna edit. As soon as the stream is over, I'm gonna edit you onto like a picture of a Lamborghini. What does mod mean? It's short for like moderator. Basically, they just moderate. You know, like they make sure like no one's doing anything they shouldn't be doing. It's kind of like the equivalent of having like admin or something. Like I would just give them to either my close friends or just people who I think are good at that sort of thing, and I just let them like, you know, because it kind of makes me worry less about what's going on. Because sometimes like there's a lot of people in chat that we're pretty chill today. There have been a lot of people in chat at once, especially remember guys after like S Comics Makers Raid, there was like so many people, so they help like sometimes when you say bad words or something that might be potentially inappropriate, it holds it for review and the mods can like review it. Oh, y'all are like AIs. Yeah, they're not real. Yeah, basically what Storm said. Just a tree posing in front of a Lambo. No. You know what Birchie's like characters? Like I can go in and steal some of the artwork Birchie has on Toy House, and I'll use that and just like put it in front of a Lamborghini. Just paid Birchie $1 million fucking dollars. Me with my Tesla. Oh yeah, the S comic raid, yeah, that was quite a lot. Jim in a Lambo, hell yeah. Jim is loaded with cash. Yeah, actually, I don't pay Birchie, I just pay Jim. Birch gets actually really, really mad at me. They like call me, they like force me into like a Discord call and they'll be like, Qwizz, stop giving my son money! And I'll be like, no, he does all the work. No, it makes me happy to chill with y'all. Thank you for not being toxic. Yeah, I like chilling with you guys too. It's such a miracle that you guys aren't chaotic. Well, you guys are chaotic, but not like in a bad way, you know what I mean? I feel like you guys kind of just sit there and have fun and talk. Like, it's a lot nicer than a lot of other streams, and I feel like I appreciate that a lot. It's like just the right amount of people, just the right types of people. You guys are so unproblematic too, I swear. Like, you just vibe. You don't like, you don't make trouble, and I really appreciate that a lot. Yeah, basically what Storms does. Storms is an intellectual, but mods are usually chosen by the streamer, so it's up to Qwizz who is a mod and who's not. Yeah, so just like people who have known for a really long time and people who I really like. A lot of my RL friends are mods. Or just people who I think that are just, you know, good mods. Like, I feel like people like Sour make just good decisions and stuff and are good at their job, you know. I'm not saying like anybody who doesn't have mods is bad at their job. No, I'm saying just like I don't really need that many mods because I'm not a very big streamer, so it's kind of like they're only moderating like 10 people, so it's I only need a few and I only need them to just kind of do basic stuff, so it's not really a big deal whether you have mod or not. So I don't like to create a big thing out of it. The mod is cool. Try not to ask why you're not mod or try to get yourself to be mod. Mods have special permissions and it's up to the creator to choose who that is. Yep, exactly what Sarah said. Like, it's if you ask for mod, it's much less likely that you're going to get it because that's just kind of annoying and the fact that you desperately want to be mod is kind of concerning to me sometimes. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like if someone really wants to be mod, it's very concerning to me. Why? Well, why do you want those perms, man? Gilbert, my boy. Yes, I love him. Gilbert the derpy dude. He's very derpy. He's just grooving. We need to appreciate him. This foot looks so weird, I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, okay. Sorry if you can hear talking in the background. I swear I'm not being invaded. And I swear I do not stream in the basement. I have considered streaming in the basement. I have considered it. Do you still have that noble cactus? I do. I do have it. Why does the audio cut in and out? I swear. Okay. How to make my name red and bold. I don't think you can't see it on your own screen, but like when they at you, you'll see it. Qwizz, do you? Oh wait, I read that. Hey Qwizz, hi. Hope you're doing well. Okay. I'll do the little feetsy. Oop, I thought that was on alpha lock, but apparently it was not. So it is now. It is now. We're good. We're good. I'm so bad at like these random spot things. I'm never good at this. I don't know why. It's like one of the weird things that I just can't do for some reason. It should be easy, but it's not. It's not. I'm using my grandma's phone. It's me, Dorito-chan. Oh, okay. Hi. Just popping up to say hi. Yep. Good night or morning, wherever you are. It's not red for me. Wait, someone at me. It's you don't see it when you at yourself. Like if I type at Qwizz, I won't see it like red. And if you type at someone else, you won't see it like red but for them it'll be red. I don't know why it's like that. Like, don't ask me. I don't know the ways of YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make YouTube videos. I haven't uploaded in months. There is something that I want to upload, though. I don't want to spoil it, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I might just leave his eyes white, I'm gonna be honest, because it doesn't specify, like it doesn't have anywhere in the reference sheet that he has an eye color, and I don't want to do something that's not like correct. So I'm almost done with like the base design. Okay. Oops. I'm very bad at coloring in the lines, in case you didn't already know. I never really went to kindergarten, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm at anime and beyond the stream at the same time, so I might not be chatting as much, but I will still be here. Okay, have fun animating. What are you working on? Or is it a secret? Would it cause spoilers? I'm working on my first commission right now, and the long overdue 50 sub special. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm so bad at subscriber milestones. Literally, I'll just make like an ordinary video, and then what I'll do is I'll just, please stop spamming. Okay, anyway, what I'll do is that I'll just like, put a tag on it that just says like 50 subs. Like, sorry, you know, anything. Like, I'll just like pass it off as like, oh yeah, this was definitely intended to be a subscriber special and not just a very overdue thing that just happened to be posted around the time I got a certain subscriber milestone. Definitely. Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually secretly very unprofessional. When you said your mom, I felt that. I said your mom? I did? Oh no, what have I become? What am I turning into? I've become a monster. I've become the one thing I've sworn to destroy. I wish my server was a little more active. We have to make it active again, man. It was super active at some point in time. Like literally, I was getting almost frustrated with how active. Not I wasn't getting frustrated, but like almost frustrated with how active it was because it felt like I was never online. But like literally, there would be new messages every day. But we gotta do that again. We gotta do that. I should just ping at everyone and say I still exist. Revel in my glory. Once someone asked me, are you a boy or a girl? And I said humanoid, and they said, and no, like, what's in your... People are stupid, man. I try to make it a little active when I'm in school. Yeah, I know it's hard since a lot of people are in school. Like, it's hard to talk in there. I think it was more active when school was around, though, but since, like, it's not online anymore, I think less people are. Okay, I might have to use some of the painting brushes for this. Where is it? Where is it? Painting. I don't know if oil brush will look right. It'll look like pixely, I don't know. My god, why does the music keep cutting out? Okay. My prism is short. Yeah, it has been a while. I'm doing good. Since school started, I became a lot more extroverted. That's actually pretty good. Hopefully the same won't go for me. I'm not sure. See, it keeps doing this. Okay. I still love the cringe box. It's so nice. Yeah, I know they did a really good job on it. I love it so much. Entering the stream was like entering a box of non-toxic crayons. Exactly, exactly. Spamming is pretty cringe, gotta be completely honest. It's like the people who say like dead chat and think that'll make people talk. What happened to Frog? He's probably dead. Here, I'll message him. Here, I'll spam him. Just so you know, nothing I do is cringe. Okay, mission successful. Y'all are boring. That's cool. I know him for a year. Why you dead? I don't think it. Wait! Spamming in general is bad. Like if you send a stream of the same messages with various other people's messages and you're like thinking annoying people. Yeah, the only time it's okay to do it if it's in DMs with Frog. If you spam, you're not Pog. Yep. I've never spammed in my life. Ever. What does it look kind of cool without the liner? I'm not gonna lie. But yes, I've never spammed in my life. I don't know what the word spam means. Yeah, we're bullies. We are. Qwizz is pug though, of course, of course. Just don't spam it where you can put in the same thing over and over again. One more people would win. Makes sense. This is so cute. I love this. Actually, I'm really happy with how it looks so far. The flower part. Put way more effort into it than I need to do, but I like how it looks. So it's a good. It's good. So it's fun. Looks a little awkward because the top is shaded and the bottom is not. So we'll have to shade it now. No option. No other option. Scritch, 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 scritch. I'm just drawing. I want to make that a little lighter at the top because I feel like it looks a little awkward and it's not. Like that? Does that look better or worse? Thoughts? Opinions? Emotions? Desires? Contemplating society? Yeah, the flower is so cute. I'm not. Shade Gilbert. I will shade Gilbert. I just need doing the flower first. What does Badline Client have? It just makes life easier. I'm gonna be completely honest. You don't really need it. If you play casual Bed Wars, you'll be fine without it. But since I used to play competitively and kind of still do, but because I have problems, I used it. But basically, it just it gives you some settings and stuff like being able to zoom in and stuff. And you have more controls and stuff. Since it's like kind of designed specifically for Bed Wars and Hypixel and stuff, it just makes gameplay a lot easier if you don't really play Minecraft solo and play it more. Just I use Optifine. Badline comes with Optifine. Oh my god, that shower noise is so annoying. Okay. Why are you all doing a family roleplay? Does this make me the dad? You're non-binary, right? Yeah, I am. Java or Bedrock? Java. Bedrock is for, I don't know, man. Why do people play Bedrock? Why do you play Bedrock? Give me like a good reason why you play it more than you like. Why do people use Bedrock? Listen, Java is better because you can actually play with friends and you don't like you're not playing Pocket Edition and it's not AIDS. I rest my case. No. You don't need to steal my credit card for a Lambo. Just get a Lambo from Birch. Birch has plenty. I give Birch Lamborghinis daily, like by the day. You could speed bridge better than Bedrock? Why? That makes no difference. Literally, I should just upload a video of just speed bridging on. Also, yeah, if you speed bridge, then download Badland and stop using vanilla Minecraft for speed bridging. It hurts my brain. But anyway, literally, it's just shift and unshift. Red dogs? I'm bad at speed bridging. It's really easy. It's literally just shift on shift. What you gotta do is you gotta go on Hypixel, yeah. And don't just, okay, what you have to do is you gotta go into your housing and just like spend like a solid like 15 minutes, 10 minutes just speed bridging around. That's it. And then once you get the hang of it, you will never be able to stop. You will be speed bridging in Skywars. You will actually win Skywars. I know, it's nuts, because before speed bridging I did not win Skywars, and I do not want to talk about it, and it was an emotionally traumatic existence for me. No happiness for Qwizz. Denied. No, don't take my cactus. I learned how to bridge up quickly. Bridging up is easy because you can't fall. Like you can't fall. If you fall bridging up, you're sad. You're a lost cause. I mean, I'm kidding. But it's a lot easier to bridge up speed bridging than speed. But yeah, just figure out how to speed bridge up, and then you'll have a lot easier time speed bridging sideways. Sorry. Yeah, and then you'll figure out how to speed bridge diagonally, and then you will be a Minecraft programmer like I am. Yes, I am a Qwizz Minecraft programmer. Who is Qwizz's first sub? Actually, I do know who my first subscriber is, if I can find them. Hold on. So, remember a long time ago, I actually did Scratch, and I remember when I finally announced that I would be doing YouTube, the first person that commented on it was my first ever subscriber. I'm looking for their page right now. I remember the exact conversation. I was like, I'm thinking about calling it like Quizzical, and they were like, yeah, that sounds cool. It like rolls off the tongue. And I was like, yeah, it does. And since then, we've come a long way. Thus starting my inactivity for a very long time. I'm trying to find it. I don't know where it is. Let's see, I don't know where it is. I'll find it one day, I promise. Be my Bed Wars said there. Skywars Bed Wars, I guess. It kind of just depends on what I feel like doing. If I feel like I'm gonna be playing for like a long time, I'd prefer Bed Wars over Sky Wars. But if I just want to play like chill games and not heat up my blood pressure, I play Sky Wars. I swear. Ever since I started the League grind, Minecraft has mattered so much less to me. I used to be like,
I need this prestige, I need these levels, I need to be famous for Minecraft.
but now I'm just like, oh my god. Happiness has lost all meaning to me ever since I started playing League of Legends. Please do not install the cursed game. I made many mistakes in life, and that was my main one. In all seriousness, League is fun, it's just cursed, man. If you have thick skin, you'll enjoy League because people will be shitting on you nonstop and you have to learn how to like not cry. I still have not figured it out. Me staying up at night because like, someone flamed me in the League of Legends video game because they're mad that they lost. See, look how cool that looks without the liner. That's how I'm addicted to Bed Wars. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's addictive. I understand that. I don't think it's a really bad thing to be addicted to because you could be addicted to League of Legends and then you would be throwing away your entire life. As you can see, League of Legends has scarred me as a person, and I can no longer function like a normal human being because during the day, all I can think about is my promos and getting level 7 mastery on Ari. Help. It was someone named Mystic Flower. I think that was their name. Teach me how to be a pro in Bed Wars. I'm learning how to be a pro. It's not hard. Bed Wars is a very easy game. Once you get the hang of just the general gist of it, you will not have a problem. I can stream Bed Wars again, but I haven't played it in a very long time. I played it earlier this morning, actually. Tried it again. I arrived around 600 to 700. I feel like I've done Qwizz for like a year now, but that's only been a few months. Yeah, I know, like, that's how it feels for me too. I feel like I've been on YouTube for a really long time, but at the same time, it feels like it feels like I just started YouTube, but it's been a year. A freaking year. I just found this channel. Yeah, a lot of people have. I think it's just because it's just kind of blew up at a certain point in time and then stopped blowing up when I stopped uploading. You should stream Bed Wars again. I should. It's gonna be the thing is, if I stream it again, it'll be so much less laggy. I swear, because you guys like remember how awful it was to watch me play because of how laggy it was. It won't be like that anymore. See, because it's the intellectual I am. Ever since I got my new laptop, I don't die, and like literally, I've just found it so much easier to play. Like the game has just gotten so much easier ever since I had a functioning shift key. You don't even know. I've lost I actually really still do enjoy the game. I just realized how much more fun it is to play when you actually have a shift key. I'm like set on not destroying this computer because actually wait, the light is coming from this side. Hold on. But yeah. Bed Wars is fun. It's a key part of my childhood. Honestly, I kind of want to just go and play all Hypixel games though, just to relive that. I remember like watching those Minecraft YouTubers playing them when I was little. And I remember when I first discovered that, hold on, I can play on these servers. And just like non-stop playing Build Battle because I had 0 skill and did not know how to click a mouse. I remember playing Skywars, I would just get super excited if I got like just like 1 soul. Like if I just killed one person, like you know, like the 10 souls rolling thing. Would get so excited when I got that, and now I'm like I have like 1,000,000 souls, and I'm just like I was really bad. Oh my god, it was a lot worse than I thought I was. I actually really like how this looks. I only play solo Bed Wars. Like, I don't know how people play, like, 3v3s and stuff. Like, I don't have the patience. I have, like, my brain is just not smart. I can't do that. Like, I can't sit down and play the game. I have to just speed reach the person next to me and just, like, take a gamble of whether I'll live or die just so I can play, like, 1,000,000 games in 5 seconds. Whether or not I lose or not is not the question. The question is, how many games can I play in 5 seconds? Okay, but I found that, like, that helps you grind a lot more just playing solo Bed Wars and, like, not camping at your base and, like, actually killing people, because if you just camp at your base, you're never going to get anywhere. But it's fun and all, and you might feel like you're winning more games, but if you could drag out games, you're gonna play a lot less in a certain amount of time than you could. And if you play a bunch of games, you're more likely to win one. Like, all you have to, like, just killing the person next to you just immediately puts you at an advantage. Like, then you just have to snowball. Solo queue in Bed Wars is kind of AIDS though. Like, I would just recommend just TNT Rush. I'm surprised that strategy still works to this day. Like, it's been like so many years and that's still just literally just Bed Wars. It's just go, just place block, enemy, the blow up, bake bed, bake bed, bake bread, win game. Yeah, the Albert looks amazing and adorable. I'm glad you like it. Six being knocked off while bridging, then bridge faster. No. People who buy fireballs are literally scorned to the earth. The only time you buy fireballs is in late game. If you genuinely save up for fireballs, you're dead to me. Why would you do that to people? Why would you drag out the game if you know you're gonna lose? Huh? Why? Why? Exactly, that's what I thought. Want to friend me? Oh, are you guys talking about Roblox? Yeah, I don't play Roblox. You can friend me on Hypixel though, I don't care. My username is Qwizz. Qwozz. I'm not online right now though. I'll check later. Whoa. like playing around with effects. I just want to see which ones look nice. I'm gonna be completely honest. Here, I'm just gonna fill in the eyes though. That's really bugging me that they're not white. Have you tried Capture the Wool? I don't really play anything except Bed Wars, Assassins, and Build Battle. I don't even play the Build Battle anymore. I want to try. The only games I play are Minecraft and League and Valorant. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not a cool kid. Spoiler alert, I grew up for a reason. I play 3 video games. I am not cool. I am not, yeah, I'm not cool. This may come as a huge shocker to you, but I did not know what inting meant until a very, very long time of flaming. Anyway, as soon as we're done with this boy, we're gonna end out the stream, so just keep that in mind. Alright, well, I think we're done with this commission, so I'm gonna end up the stream here. Thank you for watching. Here's Gilbert. He's looking lovely as always. I'll stream again the same time next week, so 7:30 p.m. Eastern time to 11 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. I'll post all this art in the server, so if you want to see it when it's done. So I also stream on Twitch on Fridays. The only reason I missed yesterday was because I was out of town. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again sometime. Bye, good night.